Imagine waking up and seeing your name trending online, not because of a new movie, a song release, or a charity project, but because people are claiming you're connected to one of the most infamous criminal scandals in modern history. That's exactly the situation Selena Gomez found herself in when discussions around the newly released Jeffrey Epstein documents exploded across social media. But here's the real question. Was Selena Gomez actually connected to Epstein in any way? Or is this another example of how internet rumors spiral out of control? Today, we're breaking down the Epstein document releases, what they actually contain, how Selena Gomez's name started circulating online, and why misinformation spreads so quickly whenever high-profile names are involved. Let's get into it. First, we need to understand the bigger story. Jeffrey Epstein was a financier who became the center of one of the most disturbing criminal scandals involving the trafficking and abuse of underage girls. In 2019, Epstein was arrested on federal charges related to sex trafficking. But before the case could go to trial, he died in a jail cell in New York under circumstances that immediately sparked global controversy. His death was ruled a suicide, but the case raised enormous questions about powerful connections, elite circles, and who might have been involved. Another key figure in the story is Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's associate, who was later convicted for helping recruit and traffic minors for him. As investigations continued, thousands of pages of legal documents connected to the case began surfacing over time. These files included witness testimonies, flight logs, court records, depositions, references to hundreds of individuals. And this is where things get complicated. Because being mentioned in a document is not the same thing as being accused of a crime. But on the internet, that distinction often disappears. In early 2024, a federal judge ordered the unsealing of many documents related to a lawsuit involving Epstein and Maxwell. This led to what many people online began calling the Epstein Files. These documents referenced a large number of public figures, including politicians, billionaires, celebrities, and business leaders. Some of the most widely discussed names included Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Prince Andrew Alan Dershowitz. But again, the key point is this. Most of these references were not accusations. They were simply mentions within testimony or legal discussions. Despite that, social media exploded with speculation. Lists of names began circulating online, often taken completely out of context. And that's where Selena Gomez's name unexpectedly entered the conversation. To be very clear, there is no credible evidence linking Selena Gomez to Jeffrey Epstein, his crimes, or his social circle. But that didn't stop rumors. Here's how the situation unfolded. Around the time the Epstein documents were being discussed online, users on platforms like X, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram began sharing massive lists of celebrities supposedly named in the files. Many of these lists were completely fabricated. Some were based on misread legal documents. Others were simply viral posts chasing attention. Selena Gomez's name appeared on some of these viral lists, even though no actual documents supported the claim. Once a rumor like that starts trending, it spreads incredibly fast. Within hours, people began posting videos, screenshots, and conspiracy threads suggesting connections that simply weren't there. This is a classic example of internet misinformation snowballing. There are a few reasons why high-profile celebrities like Selena Gomez end up pulled into scandals they have nothing to do with. First, algorithm culture. Platforms like TikTok and YouTube reward shocking or controversial content, so creators often post dramatic claims to gain views. Second, confirmation bias. When people already believe that powerful figures are hiding secrets, they're more likely to accept rumors without checking the evidence. And third, name recognition. The bigger the celebrity, the faster the rumor spreads. Selena Gomez is one of the most followed celebrities in the world, with hundreds of millions of followers across social media. So even a completely false claim involving her name will immediately gain attention. When journalists and legal experts carefully reviewed the Epstein documents, they emphasized something very important. Being mentioned in testimony does not automatically mean wrongdoing. In many cases, people were referenced because someone said they attended the same event, they were acquaintances, or they were simply mentioned in conversation. In the case of Selena Gomez, credible reporting has not shown any verified connection between her and Epstein's network. That's why it's important to rely on verified sources rather than viral posts. Yes, this actually became one of the biggest viral celebrity conspiracies of 2026. Some social media users claimed that the real Selena Gomez had been killed, kidnapped, or replaced by a clone. These claims were based on changes in her appearance, differences in voice and behavior, old interviews and photos. The Epstein email screenshot some TikTok videos compared photos of Selena from 2015 versus 2025, claiming her facial structure looked different. Others said her smile changed, her speaking style changed, her personality changed. But experts point out something very important. There are far more realistic explanations. One reason Selena's appearance has changed over the years is because she has openly spoken about major health issues. These include lupus, a kidney transplant in 2017, and living with bipolar disorder. These conditions can affect weight, facial swelling, energy levels, mood, and physical appearance. Medical experts say these factors are far more likely explanations for any physical changes people notice over time. So what's the takeaway here? The release of the Epstein documents sparked massive online speculation. Some names mentioned in the files were connected to real investigations. Others were simply references in testimony. And some names, like Selena Gomez, were pulled into the conversation through viral misinformation rather than actual evidence. The internet moves fast. Rumors move even faster. But when it comes to serious topics like the Jeffrey Epstein case, facts matter more than viral speculation. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into major internet controversies and celebrity news, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. And let me know in the comments, what other viral stories should we investigate next? Thanks for watching.